Welcome to another episode of Build and Waffle. We build your ideas and maybe waffle on about something else. Today's was brought to you by Color Mist. Thank you so much for dropping your suggestion down below. Let's get into it. So I started off with placing 3 pieces of TNT to help me figure out how to be able to shape this. It's a really good way to be able to figure out a plan because it takes your gentleness and the way you want to do it out of your control. There was explosions, deal with it now, and it's a really good way to be able to do it because it helps you really smooth out the coast. Every pier is on a gradual climb. Hello, Bennett. And having it so that process starts with something that's out of your control makes it so you have to work with what's there and now what's missing. And it's a lot easier for the way my brain works for it to be like that. So we smooth it out, make it look nice. I like this slant of the coast. I think it works really, really well, especially as we come down the water. And now we're getting started on the pier. This was something that was super difficult for me. It's an organic shape. It's all based off the Traverse City Pier, which is in the thumbnail, as you could have seen, and it's a very unique shape. And I thought I would specify that this is a modified section of it. It's slightly smaller. I removed certain portions of it simply because translating it to Minecraft for me to be able to do that accurately for the full thing, this is going to be at least 2 times the size to be able to do it all. And I wouldn't imagine that being in anyone's survival world. So I thought this was be better. I thought it'd be something you guys could follow along with a little bit more. And I thought it would look nice. I want to show this right here as well. You can see that point on the inner curve where it kind of meets up and there's that one block. The reason I show that angle is to be able to get those curves to line up really, really well is look at that block from a diagonal. That's around where your other curve should be. Now, because this is an organic shape and a little bit funky, it was off by 1 block, which is something I planned for. Made it so it's going to be a lot more natural. And this isn't the final shape. We're changing it up even more from here. This was just enough for me to be able to go with to be able to get started. And so filling all this in, getting it figured out. And I wanted to ask you guys, as always with these Build and Waffle videos, you guys are able to put in requests and things like that for me to build as you wish. I have a couple in the pipeline, but I would love to get more and more and more. I'm also going to be trying to get a couple collabs going soon. I have a few in the backgrounds in the works for later on this year, but I'd love to get some that will be quick and easy in the time being. So we're working on the shape right now. I'm carving away that edge. I want it to be a little bit thinner of a pier when it starts out. So I'm trying to carve it away. Now I'm getting to the end. Needs to be rounded out more, needs to be a better shape. So we're extending it out a little bit more, extending that teardrop shape a little bit, and just filling it in. And I think this looks really, really good. We're going to be playing a little bit with it. We're going to be changing it every once in a while. I think it looks good. So now that we have that shape established, one of the big things we need to be able to do is start filling in the edge. As you can see in the photo, there was this little edge on this little lining where the handrail was, and it was a different color, and it was an accent color throughout the entire pier. So I wanted to add that in. Was thinking of gray, decided on light blue terracotta. Thought it worked really, really well. Thought it looked beautiful, so we went with that, and I think it's the right choice. It's a little bit of a bold choice. It's a little purple, little lilac, but I think it looks really, really good. This is where I was stupid. Obviously, that's way too big of a circle for where the little bench is supposed to be. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, oh, look, there's a little segment right there, and I know this circle off the top of my head. It'll be perfect. No, it's not, somebody. You're stupid sometimes, and that's okay. So instead, I went with a 3 base. So 3, 2, 2, 3. It's a nice, simple little circle. It's a 9 by 9 circle, I believe. And then this little section going out, and it kind of has a walkway, and then it cuts over for the rest of the pier. There's other things off of the photo that I'm not showing. Here's a couple more photos of it. But that first photo is what we're really basing it off of and just capturing that portion of the pier, and that's the inspiration for this. So we need that, a couple other spaces for benches. We need that hole in the center, which this shape was really difficult to figure out. I just had to keep playing with it. And if you guys are ever doing an organic shape, you just got to keep playing with it. Just keep messing around. Like delete your build. Get rid of it. Just take your build and then throw it away. And you'll be doing better. It's great. It's fantastic. If you're following along, whatever you're working on, even if it's not a pier, try throwing it away. See if it helps. It might help. I don't know. Next, we're putting in these little holds that are going to be able to hold up all these little pillars. Regular old white concrete. Works just fine. It's what they use in real life. Why don't we use it in Minecraft for this? It's fine. It's good. Might be unimaginative, but we don't need pink glazed terracotta. This works just fine. And it's actually going to the bottom. I know you can't really tell with my shaders pack on, but I thought it was something that was very important for the continuity of the world, that it actually is going to the bottom of the water. And if you're doing a pier or a dock, please do this. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you're like, yeah, I went down like 3 blocks. I'm like, I know, I can see it. Fix it. Like, do it. So now we're adding in something. And by the way, I'm doing something in this build that I have never done on this channel before. So I hope you guys enjoy that because I'm breaking every rule as an artist that I can imagine. It makes me very upset. But we're putting in the handrail now. I thought the extra little thickness, the little bit extra chunk with the cobblestone wall was really, really good to signify where the extra support is on the handrails. I think this looks really, really good. We're going through, adding it all in, and then I added in anvils. I don't know if it's the right move. It's a little funky. It's just a little funky, but I think it looks really, really good. I think it works well. I also think it adds that little bit extra something special that makes it unique. It'd be easy to add in something else. It'd be easy to add in maybe iron fence gates. Iron trap doors. That's the English. Those are the words. That might be easier, but I didn't feel like it had the height, but there's no like good half block of dark gray. So I thought this worked really, really well. When you're walking through, it can feel a little weird because, it's above eye level where the handrail is, but I think it works okay. And I like it, especially when you're away from it looking at the pier. I think it looks really, really good. Also, I tried to make it so the anvils faced a good way that made it feel a little bit more natural. And it's not, because it's anvils. But I think I did a pretty good job. Not every single little corner and little segment is perfect, but I like it. Now we're on all of these benches, and it makes me really, really happy. Just a little circle one, a couple of these little slanted ones going off to the side. Stair blocks, random. Just be weird with it. It's fine. No one's going to look too close. It's good. And by no one, I mean, don't you start. Please don't. Don't rewind. They aren't perfect. Don't look at them. I said stop it. But I like it. And we're doing good. We're adding in a little bit extra detail. I think it makes the difference. Are they all perfect? No. But that's the thing. It's Minecraft. You made it. Thus it's good. So we're digging all this out. I should have put the stone brick in second, and just had it be all concrete at first. That's what we're filling this up with, is gray concrete. But I wasn't thinking. I was dumb, and that's okay. So we're doing it now, and it's a lot, but it was fine. And I really, really like how it ends up looking, especially the little transition from the stone brick to the concrete. I think this little walking path makes it look much, much nicer. It's a lot more clean. And it also shows that it's taken care of by those that have this pier, which I really like. There's no muddiness to it. There's no dirt. There's no grime. There's no seaweed. It just looked good. That's it. That's the thing. That's the thing I've never done on this channel before. I do not like it. We need another thin white block. End rods were too thin. The only other option I had was this. I broke every moral code I have to do this. And I'm not joking. I'm not a large channel, and that's okay. I want 10 likes. Because that ticks me off that I had to do that. There was no other way to do it. But yeah, so there it is. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to do. I broke one of the signature rules and core tenets of my channel for this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hurt my soul, but I'm happy with it. I thought it looked really, really good. And if you guys are from Traverse City or anything like that, or near the area, or if you've seen this pier, let me know what you think. I think it's really, really cool. I have some friends of mine from Traverse City. I live in Michigan, represent. So it's kind of really cool to be able to do something from Michigan here, and I really like it. So I'd appreciate if you let me know what you think. Leave any suggestions down below. I'd love to do more of your ideas. Color Mist, thank you so much for the suggestion. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys sometime soon with the next one. And make sure to subscribe. We're doing a lot of crazy stuff with the release of 1.19 coming up. It's going to be really ridiculous and crazy around here. I'm really excited for you guys to be part of it. See you guys sometime soon with the next one.